nervous.
Why are you nervous?
I don't know. It's like literally like my 10th live stream, and I'm like, oh no.
Oh no, I'm so nervous.
Well, actually, I have to wait for my pop.
I'm gonna put some live in your stream.
I'm gonna put some stream in your live.
Thank you so much. Hey, I think we're working. I think everything's working out here.
We are not officially late. It's still 4 o'clock.
Hoping that this works. Let's see. Everybody here is very special. The music is off, so you probably won't hear the music right now, but it will be turned on. You might hear me listening to myself, and we'll probably need your help on the audio to see how everything's actually working. Oh, I got an ad. This guy's a sellout. This Degenerate J guy, I go to click on his live stream, I just get an ad. What a sellout.
Yeah, what a douchebag.
Yeah, I hate that guy. He's a loser. Sometimes I wish he would just end his YouTube career. Am I right? Nice, high five.
I think that all the time.
Hey.
Sometimes I wish he would give his YouTube career to someone else. Say maybe Nate or something. I don't know.
Hey, let's open our pops. You want to open your soda pop, our sody pop, and 3... Well, okay, we'll do it on invisible 0. You know, it's 3, 2, 1.
No, explain it. What's invisible 0?
That's the number after 1.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, yours was late.
Sorry, that was my arthritis. Which I found out I don't actually have. It's tendonitis, I guess, but whatever. And it's mostly healed. Anyway, how are you guys doing? How is everybody? How are everybody?
I'm doing good. Thank you
Nate,
for asking.
You can watch the chat.
I don't think I will.
Hey guys, how are you? We are doing Endless Night today. So basically what we're going to do is actually go into, showcase first, because I never actually set this up. We are going to set up the Dark Knight suit, the Bale suit that you overwhelmingly picked. Do you guys like the suit that much, by the way? Because I really enjoy it, but it's probably far from my favorite Bat suit in general. But I'm noticing it seems to be a lot of people's.
I mean, he's not wearing hockey pads.
I'm not wearing hockey pads. Rachel. Yeah, it sounds kind of bad. Where's the Joker? Where's the trigger? What'd you say? What'd you call me, Batman? Oh, no, Gordon. I didn't say that, Gordon.
Cancel Batman.
Hashtag Batman is canceled. I bet there were some people in the original theater like, wait a minute now. All right. Let's see. We are going to go to Endless Night as Batman, not as Batgirl.
Hey,
Batgirl.
What are you, sexist?
You're right. No, actually, I love Batgirl.
Okay.
All right, so Nate and I are switching off every 10 takedowns. Nate has not practiced this map barely at all. Actually, I forced him to for 30 minutes when I took a shower this morning.
I practiced it once.
Took a long shower.
3 times this morning.
Oh, also, because of YouTube's garbage, This will literally get copyright stricken if I play the music on the main menu, but not in the map. So I need to turn off the music, get into the map, then turn it back on. So we're just going to do that literally every time that we get in here, just so you actually have something to listen to. Nate, you'll have to watch and see if the audio is actually good. Why am I wearing this sweatshirt? What's going on?
Hashtag Batman's canceled.
How are you guys doing today, by the way? And also let us know on the audio, please.
Yeah, let us know if it's good.
It's horrible trying to figure it out ourselves. Also, I'm going to avoid the inverted takedown at first.
The Senate called you a nerd because you shower.
Oh, well, that's a good point. Yeah, I don't know. A real nerd wouldn't shower. Isn't that true?
Yeah.
So that would make me an anti-nerd.
What's everyone's guess on how far we can get in this today?
What's everyone's guess on how great my shower was? Check out Patreon for pics.
Ooh.
Actually, check out Patreon, but there's no pics in my shower.
Wow, okay, I'm not checking it out.
Well, the economy is getting worse. I might get that desperate, actually.
Can you send me feet pics?
I hope Batman makes a move. We're ready.
I don't usually need to be asked. I send those every Thursday and Friday evening.
Okay, thank you.
At the time you've already requested, so I don't
Okay, I'm just making sure.
really understand what you're getting at.
I'm trying to get you more feet pic followers here.
Oh, yes, of course I can send feet pics.
Okay, cool.
The things I do for this channel. You're not reading out the chat at all, Nate. Why are you ignoring chat?
Sorry, I was talking to my friend here.
Okay, let's not get too drastic there.
Okay, sorry. Someone here asks if me and you are brothers.
Who asked?
Uh,
We need to shame them.
Gabe Oliger.
No, we're not. Do we sound like brothers?
I don't know.
We're brothers in spirit.
Well, maybe just because we hang out all the time.
Oh.
He just assumed.
No,
we are.
Nate's wife is always with her boyfriend.
Yep.
And
He gave me permission to come over today.
Nate and I are hanging out, so. All right.
Okay, so you have 4 kills.
Takedowns, please. Takedowns.
Okay,
not kills.
4 takedowns, 4 knockouts.
Yeah, so at 10
Okay.
we switch. We don't pause. Wherever we are, we switch. That's part of the challenge of
Someone's
this.
detecting you.
Excuse me, I'll play the game myself.
Sorry. Okay.
No, I'm just
so
kidding.
sorry.
I actually do need that help. Oh wait, where's the guy? 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 I don't see him.
Oh. There's been a lot of people requesting we do this as Nightwing.
Really?
Nightwing and Red Hood.
Well, wait, actually, because you
Yeah,
wanted to do it as Red-
actually, yeah.
I'd like to do it as Red Hood. I suck playing as Nightwing.
What if we did it as Harley Quinn?
It's,
How
it's so
fast would
annoying.
we die?
It's so annoying as Harley.
That would be awful. Oh, a nice takedown there.
I'm actually just gonna get out of there.
Very epic. Someone says use the Batmobile.
Here, just ram it up the side of the building. You pretty much could.
That'd be a good way to get 10 people.
Also, like, I need to pay attention. So here's the thing. There's 4 people there.
Yeah, and you can
I've
only
done
do 3.
7.
You can
So
only
I
get 3 more.
and so I can't put you in that position where you have to pick it up with one guy shooting you.
Well, you could, but
Yeah, we'd lose immediately.
yeah, exactly.
We answered that
Which
question,
then
though,
that
right?
would
We're
be
not
on.
brothers.
People have been asking, what's your OnlyFans?
It's not created yet. I need to get at least 15 more patrons at $5 a month. Guys, it's not a joke. I actually have a Patreon. This economy's killing me. Please help. You think I'm kidding? You think I'm simping? Please simp for me.
I think
Honestly, okay, here's the thing. Look, I guarantee you, there is a better chance of me putting out if you give me money on Patreon than any e-girl you're giving money to. Now, I'm
E-girl?
not saying that I'm going to, because
said you're
legally,
going to?
legally I can't say
You
that.
are
right?
going to?
Legally, that's prostitution.
Okay.
I can't say that I would.
Okay,
I'm
you're-
just saying statistically, there's a greater probability because I am more desperate.
You're definitely not going to put out, right?
Right.
For sure.
Well, that's what I'm saying is I am more desperate, okay? And look, you guys have seen at least parts of my face. I'm a thick boy. You know? Like, there's some meat on my bones. Like, I'm just saying, like, your simp bucks could be better spent on me.
Yeah, you're a little thick.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
Oh, take down those 2.
All right.
then we'll switch.
Good call. Is anyone simping for me yet? In chat?
A couple people have simped.
Oh, here.
Oh! Okay.
Nate's playing.
Oh! Trying to switch.
We have to run past each other to switch chairs.
I feel like that was a bad transition.
Yeah, that was.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
Braden says hashtag Nate is a simp. Nate, is that true? Are you
No.
a simp for me?
No.
Nate, why are you not a $75 a month patron if you're a simp?
I didn't say I was a simp.
You didn't say you weren't a simp.
Oh, crap.
Got him. Checkmate.
No.
Checkmate, atheists. All right, do a face reveal at 50k subs. That's what Miles said. That's actually my plan. Honestly, I'm getting kind of bored waiting for 50k. I might actually end up doing it at like 40 or something. I don't know, somewhere in the middle.
So what would the face reveal involve?
Revealing my face. What are you?
Wow.
What are you getting at here?
I meant, like, are you going to do, like, a in the game?
Barack Obama asked if we're a couple. We're
Barack
about as
Obama.
close as you can be to a couple without actually being a couple.
I'm surprised Barack Obama is on this chat.
I think your wife thinks we're a couple in some ways.
She does.
I went to a movie. I like third wheeled ridiculously hard with Nate and his wife. We went and saw Birds of Prey.
Yeah.
And the whole time it was just me and Nate laughing and talking to each other, and his wife sitting there like side eyeing us, like what?
Afterwards, she said, "You two are idiots." The first thing when we got into the car.
Well, yeah, because we mock everything. Also, hey, Dr. Grayson, glad to see you here. Thank you very much for showing up, helping Mod. Hey, Jill, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking.
Brayden, you are right. I am a simp for myself. I look in the mirror every day, I just throw money at the mirror. That's like how hot I think I am. The Rock Obama. Hi from Germany. Hello, Lorenz. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
The Rock Obama. Why is that so funny?
Guys, is the audio good for the game and the chat, or do you need a little bit more from either one? Just let us know. Bro, Batwing, new 52 Gordon as Batman was awesome. Let's see. Oh, Batman fan 987 asked what our opinion is on All-Star Batman. Nate has had the pleasure of not reading that.
I don't even know what that is.
Thank God for him. I have read it. All-Star Batman normal, actually, with Scott Snyder, enjoyable. All-Star Batman with Frank Miller is horrid, but it's fun. It's fun. It's like terrible, but funny, I guess. I don't know. Nate, you're really running the clock down here. I need you to...
I'm trying to get kills, okay?
They're takedowns, please, not kills.
Sorry. Okay, I keep messing that up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
No,
okay?
It's not okay.
I'm sorry.
Audio's good. Audio's good. Okay, thanks. I appreciate it, guys. Hello from Michigan. Game could be a little louder. Oh, wow, we got a $50... Jeez! A $50 donation from Alice?
What in the world?
Alice, thank you. We love you, too. Jeez, Alice is given every stream, and she's a mod.
Wow.
By the way. Which, Alice, are you still a mod on this account? Because I don't know if it transitioned over, but thank you so much for the donation. That actually means a lot. That saves me in today's economy. Nate, aren't you going to say anything about my struggles?
I'm not. Because your struggles are only relative to you.
Oh, shit. That's true, I guess. I guess that is true.
Speaking the truth here.
I know. Yeah, Dr. Grayson, that's insane. Alice is going to need some loving later. You know, in the chat, of course, not physically.
What do you what?
Alice, check out the OnlyFans. There's some nice feet pics. I have some feet pics where I didn't cut my toenails for 6 months.
Ooh. Hey, stop.
Ingrown hairs coming out of them.
I'm trying to play a game
Do you
here.
think there's anyone in the chat who's like, like they're just like at full mask?
That's
now,
literally
thinking
me right now. I'm trying to play this
okay,
game.
Okay.
I'm trying to get in the mood of Batman, and you're getting me out of the mood of Batman right now.
Jill says Nate's not struggling, so he can't say anything. Yeah, by the way, I do want to just point out Nate has done pretty well for himself in this bad situation because he actually has, I'm not going to say where you work, but he actually has an employer that has taken care of him.
Yeah.
Because Nate actually got to not lose his entire paycheck during this. Like, a lot of people just had to go home and not get paid. But Nate actually, for once, your job actually looked out for you. Let's say that's after years of getting up at 6 a.m. every day or earlier to drive like an hour through terrible traffic to get to your job and deal with horrible people.
Yep.
Finally, it's paying off for you.
Yep.
So, round of applause for Nate to actually get something good happening in his life.
I like it.
I do too. I actually do, because the thing is, your job is pretty demanding.
Yeah, it is.
Nate deals with annoying people all day long. It's
Every
basically
day.
Customer service, but interesting. So
It's customer service with more interesting people.
yeah, I don't know. I couldn't do it. Wow. Also, Alice gave her $3 with a big thumbs up. Thanks, Alice.
Alice did?
Yeah, making me tear up. Very nice of you.
I think Jay wants to know if you're single.
I know Alice. I talk to her in the DMs all the time. She is not single.
Oh.
Yet.
Ooh.
Look, all I'm saying is neither was... Okay, I'm not going to say
Okay.
I was going to make a joke about Oswald.
What?
I'm not going to go there.
What does
Never.
Oswald have to do with Alice?
Think about people becoming single in Oswald, and I'll let you fill in the gaps, okay?
What?
I'm not going to say it.
Are you talking about Oswald's wife?
Nope.
Okay.
Let's move on.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Does Nate eat bats? No, Nate's not Ozzy Osbourne. Actually. So you get 2 more takedowns. Nate, you're running down the time so bad here. We have 2 minutes.
I'm sorry. It's just everyone's in groups.
We have 2 minutes.
Everyone is literally in groups.
Do an invert. Yeah.
Okay. Everyone is in groups. I can't kill anyone.
Wounded Wookie gave €3 and said, my hero. Dude, I should not be anyone's hero, but thank you so much. That actually means a
You're
lot.
my hero.
Bloody good night, said
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
Okay. Here's the thing.
Jeez, Don't slam it
Jeez.
down. You're gonna like murder everyone's ears.
Sorry, that was just
All right,
really intense.
I'm not going to use that because I don't want to murder the chat.
That was intense.
Okay, wait. I got an idea.
Okay.
Oh, come on, Soldier Boy up and down. Oh, where's we going?
You. The only part anyone knows about that song.
I just took
man.
out at least one guy. Okay, so we're stopping every 10, so you were at
Yeah.
20.
So I was at. So you when it gets to 30, we switch again.
Okay, thank you. I can't count past the past 10, so
Okay.
I don't really know where 30 is.
Well,
but,
it's after 29,
you're gonna have to
which
tell
is
me.
after 28.
You're gonna have to tell me when we get there.
Okay, I will.
Okay, so
Oh, you got another donation.
wow, you'll have to shout it out and the name and what they say.
$5.69
Nice.
from Brad Johnson.
Thank you, Brad. What does he say?
He said,
You're just laughing at 69.
I am. I'm literally a child.
Okay.
He said, make fun of my basic name.
Hey, Brad Johnson. Why don't you get a better name? Where'd you get that name from? Eating a Johnson? Nice, got him. I meant a Johnson
What?
Brad. I was not making a phallic joke.
I don't even get your joke.
What? Anyways.
Was it a joke?
I don't know.
Okay.
Look, I never claimed to be funny, okay? Funny looking, perhaps, but I would not go as far as funny.
Okay.
Nate and I used to say fun knee and like laugh
We used
and hit each other in the knee, by the way. This is how stupid we are.
Or then we'd say like Disney.
Wait, we did?
Yeah.
I don't even remember that one. That's
yeah.
really
Yeah,
stupid.
we used to say that and think we were like hilarious.
Oof. Okay, there's a ton of mines on the ground, so...
Yeah, sorry. Whenever I play, they always like throw down like 47 mines a second.
I'm trying to get you into a position where I can get a... Well, first off, I'm trying to get the time up because I feel like you take longer.
Oh, wait a minute. There's another donation.
Jeez, you guys are being really nice today. Thank
This
you.
one is from Levi Reeves. Says they're only kills if you're using the Keaton or Affleck skins. Very true, actually.
Okay, also, by the way, like, I know this is a little hypocritical. Is it weird that I don't care that Keaton kills at all? Like, I just found it funny. But, like, with Affleck, it just seemed a little over the top. You know what I mean? Because it was like using a gun and mowing people down. Whereas with Keaton, it was like, oh, you threw a grenade at me. Well, that would be a real shame if you fell into your grenade.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is it weird that I don't care if Batman kills at all in general?
No. Oh, we're switching.
Jeez. Oh, man.
All right.
Okay.
Hashtag the Batman is canceled.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Did, all right, let's see. I'm seeing if we saw anything. Silent Warrior says, I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
That actually kind of hurt my ears.
Sorry.
I'm kidding.
Hopefully it didn't hurt anyone else's. Oh, I gotta shut the door. Nate, entertain them quick, please.
I'm not very entertaining. I don't know what to do.
Talk about your OnlyFans.
Okay.
Okay, Nate, hypothetical question.
Okay.
Not related to current events on YouTube, but also I don't get content cop. What is your opinion on if your wife started an OnlyFans account? What would you do?
I would be very supportive,
Okay.
and then I would make one to...
For yourself?
Yeah, exactly.
Ah, okay, that's a different direction to take this. I haven't seen anyone do that. That's a good call, actually.
Well, you know, in marriage, things are equal.
Well, it depends on what your relationship is. If there's a dom and if there's a sub and you're worked out kinks.
And if there's like a beta and a
Beta.
alpha...
It's called beta.
No, it's
actually.
beta.
It's not beta.
It's beta.
It's not.
People say like beta fish. I'm kidding.
What are you talking
I am literally
I was
kidding.
like, is this Philip DeFranco's Better Help, or what are we doing here?
What?
Blow up that mine. Blow up that mine.
Oh,
The guy's
from
on
what?
top of
From
it.
what?
With the jammer.
Oh,
You can
okay.
use it to blow up mines, and the big guy's on top of it.
Okay.
The disruptor. No, Mike.
Oh, sick.
You gotta be careful by yelling there, Nate. You're hurting my ears. My virgin ears. Oh, dude, you're getting
Why
shot.
isn't this
You're getting
going
shot.
up?
You're
It
getting
wasn't.
shot.
It did not go up.
Listen, sometimes in life you have to expect the unexpected. There's a bomb down there on one of those things.
Okay. What am I at? 36.
No, I would say you're a solid 10. I mean, are we not talking about that?
I was saying I think I'm a 36 out of 10.
Oh, that's really good.
And you
Wow.
just downgraded me to a 10.
Did YouTube crash on you, Jacob?
No.
I'm actually not surprised. The internet's been horrible since everyone's been quarantined. It's honestly been terrible. I don't know. Like, so today I went on and I was like checking our internet speed. I get, excuse me, I'm burping. I get a gigabyte a second, by the way, because I pay for big internet. Oh, dude, all those are mine.
Yep.
So we're gonna have to disrupt those. I pay a lot for internet, literally because this is one of my main jobs, and also because I love gaming. And you have to wait for it to recharge a little.
Oh, I see.
And so we're gonna have to just avoid those ones. So I pay a lot for our internet, and 1,000 megabits a second. Guess what my download was for like an hour today? 30 megabits a second instead of a gigabyte. There's literally 500 guys there, by the way.
There's 2.
Oh!
That was sick.
Dude, that was sick, nasty. Levi Reeves says maybe the difference between the two when it comes to killing is that Keaton is super cartoony, whereas Affleck is more realistic and supposed to be comic book accurate. Yeah, I agree with that. They did go for like the... Well, here's the problem. Oh, you only have one left.
Yep, so I'm trying to isolate someone.
I think that... By the way, let's try to set this down gently
Okay,
and not blow
okay.
people's ears out. I do think that Snyder saying, hey, this is the Dark Knight Returns Batman he killed too, which he basically said, didn't make people very happy. Because, like, no, he didn't. Like, he did not kill in the Dark Knight Returns. Are you okay?
I literally just stomped on my foot.
Oh, shit, yeah, with your other foot?
No, I like sat down and this leg went back on the chair and then like squished my foot.
I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're okay.
I'm not okay.
Hug?
Yeah, can we talk about it?
We can't. Let's shut the live stream off.
Can we talk about my feelings?
I would love to, actually.
Okay.
You don't do that very often.
I don't.
The Dark Knight Batman... Well, I'm sorry, the Dark Knight Returns Batman didn't kill until, like, Strikes Again and All-Star, where he just basically murdered some people. But, like, he didn't in the Dark Knight Returns. And so for Snyder to act... Zack Snyder, I think I said Scott, to act like, well, in the Dark Knight Returns he did. It's like, but he didn't. Like, there's one panel where you could maybe infer that he did, and he didn't. Like, it was just a hole in the wall. So... I think that made people think that he didn't know what he was talking about, and they were more critical of it, is what I'm getting at. Whereas if he had just said, well, the Miller Batman killed in Strikes Again, people would have been like, yeah, I guess that's true. There's not any arguing against that one. Well, I just talked way too much about that. Please save me.
It's a important subject.
Okay, I need to get out of here because the guy saw me from 300 meters away.
I saw... Let's see... Jesus Reyes wanted a shout out.
Hey, Jesus Reyes, how you doing? Are you... I'm just gonna ask right now, I don't want to get in trouble. Are you the real Jesus? Because if you're not, I'm not a fan, dude.
Okay. That's fake. Someone here, I'm trying to find where it was, but I saw someone ask who the best Robin is.
As Robin? Probably Tim.
Yeah, who's the best Robin? You think Tim's the best Robin?
As Robin.
Okay.
Because there's a difference between, like, during Robin career and post-Robin career. Post-Robin career, the best Robin, I would say, is, like, Dick Grayson. I mean, like, he's probably the most skilled.
Yeah.
But my favorite's still Jason. Probably for both. I enjoy him most as a Robin because he's such a garbage Robin. Like, he gets himself killed.
Yeah.
He's headstrong, he's dumb, he makes mistakes, and, like, he's angry. But he loves Batman like a dad because Batman took him off the street, you know? So
yeah, he was asking for that death.
Not what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of depth to that character versus the other ones to me. But he's certainly not the most skilled. And I like the tragedy of Red Hood, basically. It's almost, some would say, like the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise. Have you heard that?
That's the biggest. I have not heard that.
Well, I thought not. It's not a story the Jedi would tell you.
Okay.
Darth Plagueis the Wise... I don't want to go through that whole thing.
Okay. Doggy Gaming actually asked me a question. He said, Nate,
He or she?
He or she, I don't know. Who is the best, Ben Affleck, Christian Bale, or Michael Keaton? I think it's pretty hard to go against Michael Keaton.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, I mean between those three, yeah.
So you're not saying which one you like the best, the movie, right? You're saying which Batman you like the best.
Yeah,
Is
which
that true?
Batman I like the best.
Okay.
I think I like Michael Keaton the best.
Which movie do you like best out of the live-action Batman movies? We're also at one guy.
I probably like the Dark Knight movies better than the original Batmans,
Okay.
but
As movies or as Batman movies or as both?
as Batman movies.
Okay. See, I like the Dark Knight movies a lot, but I think that they I don't know why everybody likes them the most. I know there's one left before you switch. Like, I really like them, but I think that Rises hurt the trilogy for me a bit.
I think Rises would have been a lot better if Joker was in it.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
'Cause
do. I do too.
I think their original plan was to have him in it.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, with him unfortunately,
Passing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think they had to quickly change a lot of things.
Yeah, I know. It is a shame. I'm trying to figure out like who to take down. Oh, I have an idea.
Take on the guy with the jammer.
Well, I would, but here's my plan. Here's my plan.
And here
We go. Alright, we'll blow this up.
we'll blow this. The duck that quacks asks if you want to go out for dinner tonight.
Please. Can we?
Meet at like 6:09 or something.
6 minutes, 9 seconds.
Okay. Dude, blow it up. Blow it up.
Here you go.
All right, first things first. we
I
take out
realized
that
I was on
jammer.
my alternate test account to like test if the live stream was working, so I should go back to my own.
Good plan.
Thank you so much.
I approve.
We are at 50. You thought we'd only make it to 40, by the way.
Well, I'm kind of bad.
Nate had no actual, what would you say?
Faith
in us.
I didn't. It's more just in me.
Your faith is in yourself. Huh. I feel like there's something conceited about that.
Nope, not at all.
You're right.
I think there's something conceited in you for thinking that about me.
Batman fan 987 just says Nate.
Hi, Batman 987.
Why isn't the bat? Oh, I'm gonna try not to butcher your name. My friend who has a picture of Sans for your account. Is it Meli Ekrem Raisolu? I think Raisolu.
What?
I don't know how to say it because it's in the Middle East, like sometimes G's have different sayings. So if that's where you're from, why isn't the Bat Pod in the game? That would have been so cool. I agree. It was in the actual.
Why isn't the what in the game?
The Bat Pod.
Oh, okay.
The motorcycle.
Yeah.
So be careful, because depending on how close you get to those. The Bat Pod was actually going to be in the original Arkham Legacy, actually, after this. It has, there's a lot of concept art of it.
Arkham Legacy is not a real game.
I don't know about that. You still think they're working on something, don't you?
Yeah.
Because you and I have talked about this a few times, and like...
Crap. I think they're working on something. I think they're just bad at marketing.
Yeah.
Like, really bad at marketing.
You should get out of here, dude.
I'm trying to get out of here.
I think so too. I think that... I don't know. They're just terrible at marketing.
I think they think they're good at marketing, but they're not.
Yeah. I have not seen One Punch Man, by the way, Flashy Flash, and I would like to. Barack Obama says, Jake, as a past president, I'll spoil you. Let's go out. That sounds great, Barack. Would Michelle mind? I don't care. That's my answer to that.
You just need to ask if Michelle's going to give us permission.
Well, no, because Barack Obama would be Michelle's husband's boyfriend. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense because he's himself.
Michelle's husband's boyfriend?
No,
so
I would
it's,
be that.
It's
I
Barack
would be that.
Oh.
If Barack Obama took me out.
So...
You know,
okay,
like the
I'm
your wife's boyfriend jokes.
Yeah,
it would go
I'm
the other
really
way.
confused
It'd be
here.
your husband's boyfriend. Damn. See, so honestly, I don't care. I'm honestly not. I'm honestly just straight, and I would go out with Barack Obama. Okay. Levi Reeves said, "Who would you two cast as the Pattinson Joker?" Jim Carrey pretending to be Eggman. No, I don't know.
More seriously, who would you cast as a Calendar Man?
I don't know. Well, Levi Reeves did give us $2, so we should try to actually seriously answer his question.
Okay, who would we
What,
cast?
are you like losing patience or something? Why are you
No,
beating
sorry.
it back down?
I tried to do a glide kick, but it didn't work.
Okay, well that's this game. Pattinson Joker, someone young, honestly. It would not be like Joaquin at all. Like he's his own thing.
Yeah.
I would probably cast someone like somebody really young. Who's the? Would Bill Skarsgård make a good Joker? Do you think he's pretty young? He's like what, 30?
I think he would, because he makes a great Pennywise.
Yeah, I know they're not the same,
But if you're good as one clown, you can be good as another clown.
yeah, I would. That's weird reasoning, but
I know.
I guess.
It works.
I don't know. I guess. Yeah, I guess it'll work okay.
I mean, it doesn't work.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Curse of Vanishing asks what your favorite Batsuit is.
Mine?
Yeah, no one cares about me anymore. It's just
Yeah,
oh,
it's
you're
just
at
me.
60. You're at 60.
Oh, I didn't even realize. Sorry. My favorite bat suit is the original Batman Beyond suit.
Actually, like your favorite in anything.
Yeah, my favorite bat suit of all time.
Okay. All right. That's a good pick.
Yeah. Overall, I love that show.
Do you like Terry McGinnis a lot?
I do like Terry McGinnis. I also love how Bruce Wayne's like this old guy. Yeah, he's like kind of cranky.
Yeah, like a real old man.
But I also like how he kind of takes Terry under his wing a little bit.
Same. All right, let's. Oh, well, I guess we're not going to blow that up.
Paul Giamatti as Calendar Man. Actually, yeah, that would work. Now that I think about it. He's the guy who played Rhino in The Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh.
You know, remember that great movie?
I mean, I remember the movie.
Someone suggested Willem Dafoe as Joker.
I think he's too old at this point. I mean, like, that's a cool idea if you did, like, a Dark Knight Returns movie. Like, it's just The Dark Knight Returns with real people. Willem Dafoe, definitely. Down for it.
I think he would have been better if he was like 15 years younger.
Exactly. Jeez.
So I got something in my throat.
I guess we can't use the what do you call it? The audio machine anymore?
Oh, did they kick that out?
Yeah, they
You used it once and they got onto you?
if you use it once or twice, they notice, so I'm just trying to get you some time now because we're down to 2 minutes 30 seconds. Usually time doesn't matter. Like, it just seems like it's going slower for us because we have to switch. We might need, like, to try a couple of times since we're doing the every other 10.
Well, we could also switch characters.
I think so too,
Like,
yeah.
maybe
But
do
I think
Nightwing
we
next or something.
I think we should try Batman again first, though.
Okay.
Probably, since we're trying to do Batman as much as possible.
The Senate says Tobey Maguire as Joker.
Aw, look a little Batman Jr. Gonna cry? I'm gonna put some jokes in your day. They just have him meme the whole movie.
What if he just like goes down the stairs doing like that dumb arm roll thing from 3? David Kopp asks, would you like a live-action Batman Beyond? Yes.
If it's good. I mean, that's the problem with any of these ideas. Is like, it sounds great, but I feel like there's a lot of opportunities to also mess that up. You know?
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, Batman Beyond worked because it was so perfect storm. Like, it came out at a really interesting time in the 90s. It was before a lot of legacy heroes were like a thing. Legacy heroes have been done to death now.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are not good or interesting. And so, like, I think that it would be very easy for a studio executive to look at Batman Beyond and think something about it is liked that's not. You know? Like, they would think that people like it for the reason that they don't.
Oh, kind of like Activision with Call of Duty.
Like Activision with Call of Duty, or I guess I would even say M. Night Shyamalan with, like, Avatar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they look at it and they think, like, oh, people like this because it's, like, a fun spectacle. It's like, no, that's not why people like this
Right.
at all. But studio executives and writers who aren't familiar with properties get those ideas a lot.
Nothing we can do for him.
Please don't turn around. Oh, crap.
Curse of Vanishing asks, what is your least favorite Batman Arkham game?
Me or you?
Both.
Oh,
My least...
might be this.
This one's your least
It
favorite?
might be. Or... I don't know, it's not Origins. Like, I like all of them, but, like, this one is the one that when I play it, I see the most missed opportunities. Like, for me. Whereas I don't have that with the other ones. Like, they have things I could nitpick, but none of them feel like, they should have done this, or, this should have been this. It's always just like, well, this is what we got. And with this one, I feel like, this was their last one. Like, in the mainline series, it should have done this and that, and it should have avoided the Batmobile, and like it should have like used it as transportation, and it should have done this with these characters. I just find myself saying that to like everything.
I feel like the problem with this game is they tried a lot. They tried way too hard to make this game big and cool and whatnot, but it didn't really work out.
Yeah, they focused more on making it big, I would say, than focused.
Yeah, like they tried to add in a bunch of new features, new gadgets, new abilities, new whatever.
Yeah.
And it kind of felt like they kind of did it too much. Like they focused more on just putting in stuff rather than...
Okay, Nate,
let's
I'm going
make
to
a
do
great
something.
game.
I'm going to multi-fear takedown.
Uh-oh.
Here you go. Keep going, keep multi-fear.
I also saw a donation, but I didn't see who it was.
Oh, we got a donation from Levi Reeves again. Thank you so much, Levi. Like the Skarsgård pick, but Evan Peters could also be interesting. While we're at it, who is your Calendar Man pick? Okay,
Why are we talking about Calendar Man? Was it because I brought it up?
I think so, yeah. Well, look, I'm not questioning Levi. He helped us out.
I know.
I'm going to say...
Very good question.
Oh, dude,
How do
you're
they
shot,
see me?
you're
How do
shot,
they
you're
see me?
shot. Oh.
How did they even see me? I was on top of the thing.
Man, oof. Oh, 73.
It's kind of bad.
Well, but here's the thing. We're switching off every 10, so it's not easy to get your fat butt up off that chair and, like, move past someone else and hand them the controller.
Yeah, especially when you drop me in the middle of 30 guys.
But you literally had... Literally had a multi-fear takedown. So
yeah, and I took down,
retried, right?
I took down 3.
You clicked retry, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I clicked go back to the main menu.
I don't want it to play the music. Remember? We have to mute it.
I thought we were switching characters.
No. We said we were going to try one more time as Batman first.
Okay.
You said yes to it.
Well, maybe we wanted to switch costumes.
Do you want... Oh, yeah. That's a good point. Can you mute the game volume of the music?
This is so dumb that we have to do that.
I know it is. I know, but I'm probably going to have to mute that part of the live stream for that 2 seconds we were on the main menu. Because, like, some dumbass was like, oh, I got a copy of the main menu theme.
What's he like?
Okay. Music volume
Okay,
will turn down all the way. And then
Okay.
we'll click circle.
Okay.
Now exit.
Okay.
We're switching costumes.
What costume would you like to see?
I wasn't going to ask them.
Okay. Never
Oh,
mind.
everybody's hitting F for you, Nate. You get a big F.
If.
Press F to pay respects.
If.
This is how it happened. This is how the Batman died. All right, so we have to
Okay.
go to showcase.
We have to go back.
Yeah, showcase. And we will pick a suit. What are people saying? By the way, Batman fan 987, I kind of found Gotham cringe. I'm sorry.
I did too.
Okay, I know there's
watched-
people who really like
I
it.
watched like 6 to 8 episodes and I found it kind of bad.
Yeah, so I don't know. I wish I liked it. I see one person say Batman 89, Adam West. $2 from Levi Reeves. Use a better skin than the awful Dark Knight one. I don't think the Dark Knight one's awful. I like it. It's not my favorite,
It's
though.
not that bad.
Beyond, Beyond suit, I guess. Beyond. We're getting a lot of Beyond 1970s.
People want to use Beyond.
Batfleck. Animated series costume, which isn't in this, 70s. BVS, Keaton. Jeez, this is pretty split. Keaton, Flashpoint, Miss Alice says Beyond.
What's the consensus here?
I think it's Beyond.
Batman Beyond is the consensus?
So you hit square on that.
Okay.
By the way, Alice also gave another $2, so
Ooh.
thank
wow.
you, Alice.
That check came in handy, I
It's
guess.
gonna buy me a lot of substances. Like comics.
I was gonna say.
They're made of substances. Nice.
Nice.
Hey, little dad joke for you there.
Nice.
Alright. They're all still shouting out different things.
Well, we already did Beyond, so
Well, they're a little behind.
no excuse.
I don't think Batfleck's the worst either. I really like a lot of these Batsuits in different ways in the movies. You know, the worst Batsuit is the freaking Batman and Robin one. Like, that's the worst one. Like, I don't think... Who can argue that the Batfleck suit is worse than the one in Batman and Robin?
Well, and I'll give you 2 words. Bat nipples.
Yeah, like...
Like, there you go. That
$2
suits the worst.
$2 from Levi Reeves, 1949 is the best skin. Do you mean... Is that first appearance? Isn't that, like, 39? Or 38? I don't remember.
I thought Batman's first appearance was like 1919.
It's not. That's way too early.
Okay.
Maybe it is 48. I don't know.
Are you sure it wasn't like 1849?
I thought he was a year after Superman, which I thought was 38.
1838?
Yeah, 1838.
Okay.
Also, we never answered the Calendar Man question. I was going to ask you who is a fat actor, and then I felt bad saying it. But look, I'm not exactly skinny, so I was just thinking of like a larger actor. Like
Jonah Hill. But
Okay.
actually, he lost weight. He's not really fat anymore.
okay, well,
But he can easily gain weight.
hey Jonah, we're going to need you to put on 100 pounds.
I know you just
I
lost all
literally
that.
just got in shape. No. Here, he literally shoves a pie in his face. Eat.
Look, do you want to be the famous Calendar Man or no?
Oh, I guess.
Then put on some weight.
Okay. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter because you could also have like a method actor just gain weight for it.
Yeah.
But you have to be insane.
I mean,
do
Christian
that.
Bale did that for one of his movies.
Yeah, and Christian Bale is insane for acting. Like he's literally nuts. Like he just loves it so much that he's like, I don't care about my body. I don't care. I'm hurting myself. I'm just gonna do it.
Right.
Which is not a great thing for him, but I guess he's dedicated to his craft.
Well,
I know.
he wants to get great roles.
Well, he's had body problems because of that, actually. Like,
Yeah.
Because of, like, gaining and losing weight so rapidly, it causes health issues. So,
I think he has.
does he have diabetes?
I don't know.
He had something. I
He
don't
has
know if it
some
was a permanent
disease.
condition or not. Why is the duck that quacks yelling about Lizzo in the chat?
What?
Also, yeah, Jill, Jared Leto did starve himself for a role. I do remember that. He's also nuts for roles. It's weird how passionate Jared Leto is for acting when he's a musician, or was primarily a musician first.
I know.
It's cool. I mean, I'm glad he found something he's passionate for.
I know. I'm glad he was the Joker.
Yeah. No, you're not.
I was like, are you just gonna let that one go?
I was thinking about it. Kevin James, please. You have one more takedown before it's me. Maybe we shouldn't be switching chairs. Why are we switching chairs?
Yeah, I don't know. You literally moved the mic so that we could see the TV.
Yeah, I don't get why we're doing that. Let's just.
Okay.
Let's just.
Whoa. Oh, I thought it froze.
It was loading. This is very taxing.
Okay, I'm gonna do an invert and give it to you. There you go.
Okay. It's me. I'll hand you the phone so you can check the chat.
Oh man.
Chat room.
All right.
Oh, I get it for Calendar Man? I feel like we shouldn't be laughing at that.
Okay, that was awful.
But I am because I'm a horrible person. Look, we're equal opportunity casting, okay? Right.
Okay, moving on.
What, you don't want to talk about that anymore?
No, I don't. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, that guy saw me.
Jay, thoughts on Red Hood in Injustice 2? Like his outfit.
I like it.
You like his outfit?
His
Do you like
main
it?
one.
Do you like it more than?
Why are you yelling at me now?
Sorry. Do you like it more than this Arkham one?
No.
Okay.
Do you?
No, I like this Arkham one a lot.
I like the Arkham one a lot. I just wish he wasn't so whiny in the game. You know?
Yeah.
Like, he's kind of a bitch. But, like, I still like him. I just really wish this story wasn't discount under the Red Hood.
Right.
Oh,
Oh, jeez, that got 4 people.
Nice.
Batwing71 asks, Jay, do you like Bluebird?
From DC Comics, he's fine. If I'm thinking of the correct one, I mean, these characters have been kind of reinvented over time.
I don't know who Bluebird is, so...
Nate, I feel like that's your answer to everything.
It is.
Who's that?
It
I've
is.
started to get Nate into reading comics, but he's not a huge... Oh.
Okay, so Levi Reeves says, we've heard from Nate about his favorite bat suit, but what's yours, Jay?
Ever?
Yeah, just your favorite bat suit of all time. Batnips?
No, I have a few. It's very hard to, like, narrow it down to one, but I really like the 0 Year one from the comics. Like, a lot.
The 0 Year... Oh, from the comics?
Yeah. I think that's, like, one of the best bat suits, actually.
Is that your favorite, though?
Probably.
Okay.
Probably is, yeah. Another one could be the one from, I don't know, the New 52 suit's great. Like, just the normal New 52 suit from, not in-game, from the comics. Alright, we'll take care of that guy.
Nice.
16.
Dr. Grayson asks, who's your least favorite superhero?
Might make Nate mad. It might be Aquaman.
Wait, really? Aquaman is your least favorite superhero?
I just find him lame.
Of all time.
I just find him really
Of
lame.
every superhero ever, Aquaman is your least favorite.
Every superhero. I thought we were talking like mainline superheroes.
No,
I'm
it
very
says,
familiar
what's your
with.
least favorite superhero?
I like how you're changing the questions. So
I'm
that I'll
not.
answer
It's,
differently.
it's what's your least favorite superhero.
Yeah,
that includes
right.
every superhero.
Might be Kamala Khan.
I was actually going to say the same thing.
Really?
Yes.
Well, just I don't find her stories interesting. I find it like really like
She's very pushy.
No, they've just pushed the character like really
yeah,
hard.
that's what I meant. They're very pushy with her.
Like, and what annoys me about it is I feel like she could be a good character, but I feel like she's just
Yeah.
It's like all they do is like jam like the character into everything. Like, why is the character in the new Avengers game?
And why is she a main character?
I
She's on the covers and everything.
Yeah, they're acting like she's Spider-Man. It's just stupid. I don't know. I just never have cared for her.
Well, yeah, they're just trying to push her.
Yeah, I think so.
It's like, well, everyone likes Kamala Khan.
I don't feel like they're that pushy though with some of the other like newer characters, like Miles.
No.
Like Miles was a change, but like they never were like Miles is the best thing ever. You're an idiot if you don't like Miles. I feel like they've kind of like pushed almost like a. I hate the word agenda. I hate that word so much. But like a stance. Almost that it's like, hey, you need to like this character. Like they really want to make her a new main character.
Yeah.
And it's not working out.
They're trying to like force it down people's throats. Like, you need to love her.
I don't really think that's working out, by the way.
But they should focus more on the story.
Or Miles, even. I don't know. I don't really feel like Miles matters much anymore in like 616 continuity.
Yeah.
For some reason. I'm just trying to figure out like where to go here.
By the way, Jill is going to throw hands with you because she cannot believe that you don't like Aquaman.
I'm sorry.
Me and Jill are both going to gang beat you for that dumb comment.
I thought you were going to say something else when you started that, and I was getting very upset.
No. Ew.
What?
I would never.
I thought you were going to say that you'd play gang beasts with me.
Oh, no. Matanui asks who our favorite Godzilla monster is. Mine is King Ghidorah.
Can I say Godzilla? Is that...
You can say Godzilla.
It's literally Godzilla. I love Godzilla.
Are you sure it's not Kamakiras?
No, it's Jet Jaguar, actually.
Oh, okay.
Actually, Jet Jaguar is one of my favorite Godzilla like creatures or like characters, and I really wish he was in more.
I like that he was actually a fan-made character.
Yeah.
I just think that's funny.
I know, I wish he was in more. He's so cool.
By
being so stupid. Well, he's like lame, but like I really like him.
Well,
and he's like an action figure that like becomes like a real. Like,
well, yeah, he grows.
Yeah, I like that.
He is pretty cool. Which actor has the best bat symbol? It's a question from Boeko. I butchered that name.
I honestly think it might be Batfleck. I really
You
like,
think he has the best bat symbol?
yeah, I really like his like Batman Dark Knight Returns bat symbol.
Wow.
You don't?
I think it's fine.
That big bat?
Yeah,
You're not a
I'm
fan?
not a big fan of it.
Okay, well, what do you like?
I don't know.
See, I feel like everybody just answers Bale for all these questions, and it's so overhyped.
I can't
There's
e-
nothing wrong with it. It's just like it's a basic answer.
I can't even think of what Bale's even looks like right now.
It's just a pretty simple like bat with like very okay. How do you see me? Oh. By the way, we're at 20.
Oh,
here.
jeez.
I didn't realize that. Wait, why are we switching chairs? No, go back to your chair.
I can tell you one thing. I don't like the 1989 symbol. I know that's very controversial.
No, I don't think that symbol looks that great.
Okay, where's this?
You were
guy?
pretty far up in. You're pretty far up in the chat.
Well, I was trying to find a comment because someone said it was their birthday. And I said to answer my question, so I was trying to find the question.
Happy birthday, whoever's birthday it is. Pattinson for the best bat symbol? I think it's cool. I kind of am wondering if that's the final bat symbol and it'll be that the whole movie or not. You know, that's kind of my one question. Also, I agree with Matanui with BVS being a fun mess. Like, I think it's a fun movie. I like to poke fun at it. It's not perfect, but, like, I can watch the ultimate cut of that movie and have a really good time.
I could watch the theatrical cut and have a good time.
Also, Dr. Grayson, I'm going to answer no on your question for what you asked. And I'm not going to, like, repeat it. Maybe 2 million will talk.
What about 1.5 million?
We'll talk.
Okay.
Oh, wow, another $2 from Levi Reeves. Almost everything about Bale is overrated. Look, I like Bale. Okay, I'm gonna say I like Bale's Batman a lot. And I think
Wrong
that
button.
I think Batman Begins is a fantastic movie. I think The Dark Knight is a fantastic movie. I think they focus more on being fantastic movies than Batman movies to me. But I think that Rises is kind of a convoluted mess. It's still a good film, but like it's a big letdown. And I think that there's elements of those movies that people look past because it got them into Batman.
Yeah.
And that's fine, but I don't think anyone wants to admit that. You know, that's my thing with the Dark Knight Batman. Is it's like everybody and their grandma likes the Dark Knight Batman because it's like the most basic thing that everyone got to see in theaters.
I'll share a controversial opinion.
Okay.
Is The Dark Knight really that great of a movie, or is Joker just great?
I guess that's kind of the question.
And
I mean, I guess that could be a fair question. Is if he was cast as someone else, would it have been a great movie? Still, I still think it has very good writing.
yeah, but is it just it's cool because of Joker? Which I kind of feel like a lot of people like Joker in the movie rather than like the movie itself.
I don't know how to really even answer it because I agree with you in a lot of ways, and I think the problem is that a lot of people have used the Dark Knight trilogy to define their perception of Batman versus to just define Christopher Nolan's perception of Batman.
Yeah.
Because Christopher Nolan's perception of Batman is pretty on point, but it is not the only perception of Batman as a character. It's just not.
Yeah, there's a lot of different renditions.
Yeah, and I think that the problem is none of those renditions have been super true to the comic at all. I guess he might have been the closest because he kills the least, but it's pretty hard to argue he never killed anybody. And come on, Batman Begins, I don't have to save you. That's not like gunning
Hey,
someone
he didn't
down.
kill him. He didn't kill him.
But that's still not saving someone who's gonna die. I mean, he literally let him die.
What are you talking about? He
You
didn't
have
kill him.
2 minutes and 49 seconds left, and we're at 25 takedowns. So
Okay, I'm sorry.
going pretty. Oh, there's a.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
Okay, I ruined us. I ruined us.
Nate.
I'm ruining us.
We're gonna have to do this again in a few weeks. I'm thinking.
Why?
What do you mean why? Because I think you need it to marinate so that you can so that you can feel better and do a better job next time.
Hey, I'm doing a great job.
Levi Reeves also gave another $5 donation. Do you think it's possible for comic book movies to be both comic book accurate and still be a well-made movie? I do. But the problem is, I think the important thing is not actually comic accuracy. It's comic spirit. It's like the spirit of the character. They still know where you are. By the way.
There you go.
Thank you. I think that's what's most important. I think Daredevil on Netflix is not comic accurate,
But it's great.
It's great, and it keeps the spirit of the character alive and functioning like in that setting. I think that's what's important. I think comic book fans are so concerned about complaining about like actual comic accuracy that they don't get that.
Yeah.
And I think that comic book fans are more concerned often with being comic book fans than fans of movies, which is fine. But there is a difference. The two mediums are not the same. So.
Loris Brusado says, new to the channel, how long did it take you to get to best the Riddler?
Oh, to beating the Riddler?
I guess so.
I don't actually know because I've done it a few times. I think I took a break my first time playing Arkham Knight for a few months before I went back and did that because I just didn't care. So
You didn't care about the game or what?
about beating the Riddler, I didn't care.
Oh, okay.
Like I really enjoyed the game itself, but like when it got to the Riddler, I was like, I just did this in 3 games. I'm good.
Right.
So then I came back and did it. So I guess you could say a few months, but I wasn't touching the game for most of that time.
Let's see. Leonardo Moniz asks, who's your favorite villain in both DC and Marvel? My favorite villain in Marvel is Doctor Doom.
Okay.
My favorite villain in DC is probably Mr. Freeze.
Okay. In Marvel, mine is probably the Green Goblin.
Oh.
I don't know, or either Green Goblin. I really like Morlun from Spider-Man. He's like really good, or used to be. Those two are great, and I don't know. I know it's basic, but it's probably the Joker in DC. I mean, he's just written the best usually.
Do you have a favorite rendition of Green Goblin?
Early 2000s comics.
In like Ultimate Spider-Man?
No,
Or-
not Ultimate. I like him in Ultimate, but no, that's not my
Okay.
favorite. Although I really do like him. I think it's just the classic 616 in the early 2000s. It's one of my favorites. But
I don't know where this came from, but the duck that quacks says George Lucas has never talked to a human.
I mean, you're not wrong. No. You're not wrong about that. Nate, you're literally right on the mic when you do that.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I have something in my throat, jeez.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not.
Well, you have water here.
No,
Here's
I
your
don't.
Water.
I don't have water.
No, I don't think you do.
What is your favorite Batmobile?
Oh, why did that not take down any of them? Maybe Beyond?
Batman Beyond is your favorite Wait, Batman Beyond.
Yeah, the flying Batman.
Oh, yeah, yeah. For some reason I was thinking Begins.
But otherwise, probably Keaton.
I think my favorite actually is, I actually really like the one from Batman and Robin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know that's controversial, but
Actually, you do?
I actually liked it. I thought like how the engine was like all blue and stuff. I thought that was really cool.
I think that's the one from Forever that you're thinking of, isn't it?
Well, I think they're kind of similar, aren't they?
Similar, yeah. Does your throat hurt?
No.
Oh, okay.
Was yours?
A little.
Okay.
From earlier.
What were you doing earlier?
Is there another question there? Why would this guy look at me, by the way?
Are you gonna get us killed here?
No.
Next question, please.
By the way, speaking of getting us killed, we have 3 minutes and 47 seconds left and no armor because somebody makes so many mistakes while we're playing.
I don't know. You're the one that just got shot.
Moving on, next question.
Jacob52. Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Either Venom/Carnage or Green Goblin as his favorite Marvel villain.
Oh, Carnage is great. Yeah, Venom is too. I don't see him. Oh, hey, it's you. I keep not paying attention. I don't really see him very much as a villain anymore, though, because he's changed a lot.
Venom or Carnage?
Venom. Carnage is a villain.
No, he's not.
It's Carnage.
Carnage is the hero.
Can you blow up that mine?
Maybe.
Okay, can you hear me? What the hell? What was that?
Oh, you got 2.
Get over here.
You have no more.
Someone, he's injured.
Okay.
Oh, people think you've lost all credibility now.
For what?
You sucking at this?
Hey,
Is this mine or yours?
that one's mine.
Oh.
No, it's not.
I don't suck at this.
Maybe you can hand me mine. It's on your left. If you're an actual friend.
I'm trying to play the game here. Jeez.
Well, you know what?
Okay, where's this guy that's... Okay, he's just hiding in a corner. Okay, I'm gonna
That's
have
some
to
good water there.
switch this up here.
Drinking my water, my bottled water with no chlorine, so the government's not forcing me to comply with them.
What? What are you talking
Have you
about?
never seen Alex Jones?
I try to stay away from stupidity.
I enjoy Alex Jones. I think it's funny.
You enjoy it more as a meme or that
Yeah,
he's
as a
okay?
I think it's funny. Alright, what do we got here? Favorite Spider-Man actor?
Tom Holland.
Mine's still Maguire. But I love Tom Holland.
So here's the reason why I like Tom Holland best.
Uh-huh.
I think Tobey Maguire was a great Peter Parker, but I
Right.
thought he was a really dumb Spider-Man.
I don't think so, but go
I
on.
thought Andrew Garfield was a great Spider-Man, but
Yikes,
a really dumb Peter Parker.
I think he's really dumb as both, but go on.
Okay, I think Tom Holland's great as both.
I agree with that one. But I still think Garfield was terrible as both of them.
You thought Garfield was bad as Spider-Man.
Yes.
You didn't like his funny jokes.
No, they're not funny. He's just a dick.
You thought they were really funny when we went to go see it in theaters.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You
Yeah,
were
because-
you were literally
Because he was
laughing
such a
in
dick.
theater.
Because he was such a dick. That's funny to me. It's not Spider-Man though.
Okay.
Like that's the thing. Is like if Batman called Riddler a simp and punched him in the dick, I would be laughing really hard. But it's not Batman. Like that's the thing. There's a big difference there. And it's
Okay.
not even the spirit of Spider-Man. Like Spider-Man's just a douche in those movies.
What the heck?
You're stuck.
I thought he was a great Spider-Man. I thought he was a horrible Peter Parker.
I just think he's horrible as both. I think he's a great actor, but I think the writing is so bad in those movies. Like, the first Amazing Spider-Man's an okay movie. Nice, good job.
Well, why didn't it land on the gargoyle?
Fantastic job.
I jumped on the gargoyle and he flew down right by the gargoyle and landed on a stupid mine.
I don't know. I guess my thing is just
You really don't think Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man
I think he's a
is not really cringy?
Yes, I do, but I think that's the point. Like, I think he's supposed to be cringy. Also, I need to click retry so that I can mute
Turn down the
audio.
volume?
Yeah,
Okay.
as dumb as that is. That's the point of him. Is Spider-Man's not supposed to be cool. Like, Spider-Man's not cool. He's a nerd. He's lame. Like, so when you go in on like the Andrew Garfield, we left it off that whole time.
Oh.
When you go in on the Andrew Garfield side of things, where it's like, yeah, Peter Parker's dope and Spider-Man's awesome. It's like, but he's not. He like, I like Spider-Man, but he's supposed to be kind of a nerdy loser who like thinks he's funny and thinks he's cool. He's not a dick.
Yeah, but I think Tobey Maguire is just cringy. He's not just like nerdy and dumb.
I thought he was nerdy and dumb. I didn't think he was cringy. Like, I thought he was
Okay.
cringy in the sense of, like, supposed to be. Like, I thought he was not supposed to be a cool Spider-Man. He's supposed to be kind of corny.
Okay.
Like, that's how the character is. If you don't like that, you don't like Spider-Man. I'm just saying that is Spider-Man. In all the comics, in every continuity, that is the spirit of Spider-Man, is a guy who, like, tries to be cool, and he's not cool.
But how is...
people connect with him?
But how is... I think Tobey Maguire. I think Tom Holland does that better.
I think Tom Holland does it very well. I don't know if he does it better or worse, but that was not the question. Your question was about Andrew Garfield. Your question
Okay.
was, why isn't Andrew Garfield seen as the better Spider-Man? That was what you were asking
Okay.
me. And I'm answering you. This doesn't have anything to do with Tom Holland. Tom
Okay.
Holland's great.
Okay.
It's just,
So you hate Tom Holland.
You're right. Yep. Who are we picking now?
Let's do Nightwing.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm so bad.
Do you
as
not?
Nightwing.
Do you want to do Nightwing?
No, we can. I'm just so bad as him. We can play as Nightwing.
Well, let's do one round of Nightwing, then we'll play as Red Hood.
Okay. But I don't know. That's my answer to you. I think that Spider-Man is supposed to be cringy. I don't think he's ever supposed to be the coolest thing ever. And it would have worked fine if Garfield wasn't such an asshole. It's like everything he does is like douchey. It's like from the beginning of the movie, he's just not likable. I don't know. And then the ending of the movie really annoyed me. Like, I think it's a fine movie, but like as a Spider-Man movie, it's not great. And then 2 is terrible. 2 is just horrible. But 1 is fine. Like, I don't know why anyone hates it to death. I don't know why anyone loves it to death. It's just fine.
I don't know. When we saw it in theaters, you
It's
said
funny.
you said it was the best movie ever.
No, I didn't.
You said you loved it more than the Dark Knight series.
Pretty sure I didn't say that.
You said you loved it
Also,
more
we
than the
saw it-
Tobey Maguire series.
No, I didn't. We saw it when we were like, what? I was like 14 and you were like 13. I don't even remember what I said. I
No,
probably
no, it
remember it
was-
better than you because you're the one who was butthurt when they got canceled.
I was, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that series.
I don't. I just think it's fine. I really like the costumes.
Yeah.
Like the costumes are fantastic in those 2 movies.
Well, I just wanted to see a Sinister Six movie, and I was just kind of cringy with that.
You were
No,
cringy with that?
I was angry that we didn't get that. Sorry.
You were cringy, you say.
Hey, I'm not the one that said that you hate all Spider-Man. So
That's not what I said.
yeah,
ever.
it's what you said.
I think I did say Spider-Man fans are kind of whiny though one time. Oh yeah, I did. You know why I said that? Because Spider-Man fans fight about everything because of stuff like this. Spider-Man fans whine and bitch at each other like, "Why don't you like my favorite Spider-Man?" It's like, dude, I don't care. I just like what I like. I don't care. That's the thing. That's the thing with me that answers any of these questions. It boils down to here's what I like. I don't care. That's it. It was fun. I enjoy it, or I didn't enjoy it. And on Twitter, like, all you get if you talk about Spider-Man is like, "But my Garfield," or
But my Garfield.
"But my Maguire." It's like, I don't care. Just enjoy what you enjoy. It's fine. You're not hurting anybody.
No, you have to enjoy what everyone else enjoys.
No, you have to enjoy what I like, or I'm mad. That was weird to me.
Anthony Carrera
Nice.
donated $1.99.
Wow, thank you.
What is your favorite moment/thing in Arkham City? My favorite was when he tackled Ra's al Ghul out the window.
Was it actually?
Yeah, and he landed on the sword. That was awesome.
Okay, mine is probably the reveal at the end with Joker, or the or maybe the Freeze boss battle.
Oh, that was good.
That's
too.
like one of the best things in the series.
That's one of the best boss battles ever.
Nobody's dropping mines yet, so that's a problem.
That means they're all gonna drop in like 4 seconds here.
Yeah, I wish Nightwing had more stuff.
Well, yeah, it's like he has how much gadgets? 5.
Yeah, not very many. Okay, cool, awesome. Glad you saw me from literally the other side of the map. What's going on in the chat? Is anyone arguing about Spider-Man?
No, Yeet says he thinks Bane should be extra thick in the new Batman movie.
I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't be.
I would love it if they brought back Tom Hardy and just made him like hella thick for the movie.
Hella?
Yeah. I would love that.
What? I was literally standing in the air.
Caden Kanata says, "What is your favorite Batman movie?" His is Batman and Robin.
I feel like I've said 89 a few times. I get that it's not like the most like accurate. Like, yeah, he like, well, does he kill anyone? I guess at the end he doesn't really give a crap about what happens to Joker.
Yeah.
He more just like blows people up in Returns. I like that movie a lot. I don't know.
I was mainly bringing it up for the Batman and Robin portion.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair.
Do you have any opinions to that?
No,
Okay.
not really.
Okay.
There are people who unironically just enjoy that movie, and I don't know how.
They probably enjoy it more as a meme
Yeah,
rather than it being good.
I can watch it as a meme. I can do that. That is fun. I think Uma Thurman is hot in that movie. As Poison Ivy.
You think you would respect her hardcore?
I would totally give her
Or-
a lot of respect. dude.
Okay.
I mean, all I do is respect women every day.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't do any objectification of anyone.
Exactly.
Except for myself.
You think Uma Thurman is a very empowering woman.
How did you know?
Just you know, I just know your character.
Do less people spawn on this map if you're Nightwing, by the way? Because, like, no one's here.
I don't know. I honestly have never done this as Nightwing.
Well, it's not very fun.
Um,
Nothing's happening. It's taking forever.
Someone says Tim Burton. Braden says Tim Burton doesn't get Batman.
Yeah, he probably didn't. I mean,
No.
he didn't care about Batman.
No.
I mean, very obviously. But then again, like, Zack Snyder did, and he didn't get Batman either, so... I don't know.
Does anyone really get Batman?
I don't know. Christopher Nolan gets making good movies. I guess that's about as close as you can come to it. I mean, he like, went in on the legend of Batman aspect, but he didn't really go in on anything else. Like, Batman was a garbage detective in those movies. It, like, never came up. It comes up in, like, one scene in Night where he's, like, piecing together the bullet. Like, that's it. And I'm like, I wish you did more with this, because that's one of the best scenes in Night. Like, the bullet scene.
Yeah, I kind of want the whole movie to be him in his lab solving riddles.
Not the whole movie, but, like, something. I don't know why they don't do anything with it. Hopefully Pattinson does a little.
Yeah.
I don't think any movie has understood that aspect of him. You know, the
The
detective.
detective portion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At all.
Well, I feel like they kind of think that it's boring.
It's not.
I know.
Why do they think people read the character? They don't just read it because he dresses like a
Well,
bat.
but here's the thing. If you're making a movie,
Right.
they think people want action movies.
Well, people want
I
action,
know.
but they don't only want action.
So when
That's the
they
difference.
make like a Batman movie, they're like, well, let's have Batman fight XYZ characters, and they don't focus on a lot of the other stuff.
But it's weird because if you look at it, there's actually... Oh, I'm about to take down the 10th guy. Here you go. There's actually not that much action in the Dark Knight movies compared to a lot of superhero movies. But they still worked really well. You know, so it's weird to me that, like, that would be their...
Their go-to?
Yeah, sorry, I was burping. Like... I don't know. I guess I don't know if that makes sense, but it's weird that they would not do action in a lot of those movies, and a lot of it's focused on the story, which is good. But then, like, that's where they're like, no, we don't want it to be boring.
Right.
I don't know. That's kind of a weird decision if that's what it was. My allergies are killing me.
All right, let's see here. We got two guys over here.
Oh, my nose.
Oh, I can get this guy.
Also, Dude S, I do think Paul Dini could write a live-action Batman movie probably pretty well. I would think. I mean, he does a really good job with animation. So, and some of that animation's been fairly long, like up close to 2 hours. So I don't know why he couldn't. Obi-Wan Kenobi says BVS has the worst fan base IMO. People get really mad about it. I don't really get it.
Does BVS have a fan base?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
How big is this fan base?
It's smaller, but, like, focused. I don't know. I enjoy BVS. I don't get the hate for it. It's just I don't... Maybe I'm just a very lukewarm person in general. You know, like, I don't really fight to defend or take away from something hardcore. Like, if you like BVS, you like it. I don't care.
Right.
What do I care? Like, I'm happy for you. You enjoy something. Oh, that's right. You can do the multi.
Well, yeah, it's like the people that Star Wars fan. Did you see that guy turn around?
Yeah, I'm glad you got him. Star Wars fans?
It's like
Yeah,
Star
that's a
Wars
big
fans
one,
that are
isn't it?
mad at people for liking the sequels. It's like, so they like the sequels, okay.
Oh, or the prequels, or
Yeah, or the
whatever.
prequels, or Return of the Jedi and the Ewoks. Or...
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
It's like, okay.
Again, it's like I have my opinion and I'll give it to you and I will justify it. But like at the end of the day, if you're like mad about it, I don't care. Like I have a lot more important things going on in my life than like
Right.
sitting around triggered about BVS.
Look at the part where he shot the guy. I'm so angry.
It's like no, like I'll tell you why I don't like it, but like that's where I'll stop. I don't care enough to be mad. I just don't.
Right.
The only time I'm mad is if someone's being like really disingenuous about it. Like those CBR articles, I actually get annoyed because I know they don't believe what they're saying, and they're saying it to try to piss people off, and that annoys me in and of itself, because it's like you're being contrarian on purpose.
Yeah, you're being douchebags on purpose.
That's like where I read this article from Screen Rant, which I do want to talk about eventually, where it's like, Peter Parker is officially an old man and out of touch with reality because he doesn't believe that under 18-year-old superheroes should be out doing superhero stuff. And I'm like, wait, so Peter Parker doesn't believe in the actual definition of child soldier? So he's not woke? Like, what are you talking about? Like, I actually got really irritated because I'm like, oh no, Peter doesn't believe in child soldiers who are like getting shot at with real guns. What an out of touch hipster.
What a horrible human being.
Yeah, it's just like, it's very disingenuous, like clickbaity, trying to get people mad things, in my opinion, and I don't like that. Look, salacious titles are one thing. I will do a salacious title to get you interested.
Salacious crumb?
Yes, salacious crumb.
Okay.
Which is like enticing. Like, it's not like you're lying, but you're trying to be a little bit over the top, or like use like keywords that like get people interested.
Right.
Fine. That's literally logical, and that's part of being in the entertainment industry in any way. There's a big There's a big difference between that and lying. And if I can tell that you don't believe what you're saying, like, I don't want to call people liars, but a lot of times when I call out an article, I feel like you don't believe what you're saying, or it's so disingenuous, you'd have to be dumb to think this. And so for me, it's like, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt and think most people are fairly intelligent if they're writing articles or like any of this stuff. Maybe I'm wrong.
That's where you're wrong.
I like to try and give people the benefit of the doubt. And so if that's the only remaining option, then is like, you're either lying or you are that dumb. Or you're just that wrong. And when it hits those like maximums for me, yes, I will call something out and get annoyed. I genuinely don't see that very often, though. You know, where an opinion is like that off base that it pisses me off. But it happens.
I don't get what the problem here. We should send 10-year-olds to fight sadistic serial killers.
That's the thing, is like...
What's the problem with that?
So we're talking about supervillains, some of which are at times like literal rapists or serial killers. And it's like, you don't want a minor fighting them. What an old, out-of-touch man.
You're just a boomer.
Maybe you have your senility hitting you right now, Peter Parker. It's like...
What, do you have dementia?
It's the dumbest thing. It like really actually aggravated me. But do you see, Nate, what I'm saying about the difference between that kind of opinion and I like Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Do you see why I don't care about one and I do about the other one?
Well, yeah, because Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man is an opinion, whereas the other one's stupid.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. I don't know how to better articulate it, because one is your taste, one is dumb. Like, what do you want from me here? Like, I'm not a wordsmith on this. It's stupid.
Maybe their taste is dumb.
Oh, possible, but then I should call it out.
They just like dumb things.
Then I'll call it out. Like what I like, or you're an idiot.
Sounds like a typical internet user.
I'm about to throw hands and get heated. Alright, what's going on in chat?
Okay.
After we had this long lecture from me about taste. Sorry.
Jeez.
What's going
Dr.
on?
Grayson says, "Good day, Jimmy. Your days of kindergarten are over. Prepare for war."
That's pretty much what it is. It's like, oh, Peter Parker doesn't want a 13-year-old like kid to like fight a serial killer. Like, here's the other thing too. All right, the shocker, right?
Yeah.
We've got... I'm not saying Kamala Khan can't take care of herself, but we've got like Kamala Khan as a teenager fighting the shocker. Totally one thing. Like, Herman's an idiot. Like, would he kill someone? Probably yes. But like, he's a moron. He's not going to kill you.
Right.
Carnage, though?
Carnage would mutilate you.
Carnage would cut you into pieces and eat you if he
Yeah.
Like, he does not care. Like, there's no regard for human life.
Yeah,
And
would you send your 12-year-old child after Carnage?
No!
Wow, what is wrong with you?
I would barely send, like, an adult after Carnage.
What are you, a boomer?
That's the thing, is it's just such a bad opinion. It's like, it's so disingenuous that I have a hard time believing anyone's that dumb. I'm sure they are.
There's a lot of people that are dumb. All right. Moving on here.
Ooh,
Whoa.
Moving on. Oh,
Ooh.
literal.
All right.
Literally, to be honest, literally.
Dom Potter says it's his birthday.
Happy birthday,
you
Dom
think
Potter. You can cry if you want to. Cry
Wow.
if you want to.
He says, do you think Spider-Man PS5 will successfully pull off a Venom and maybe Carnage storyline? And what would Marvel have to do to manage to pull off a Venom video game?
Like a full Venom video game? There actually kind of is one. Play the Ultimate Spider-Man game on PS2 and original Xbox. That's kind of my answer to you. I mean, it's just violent. It's kind of edgy. I guess it depends on if you want him to be an anti-hero or not. It would still be those things. Or
Yeah.
a villain. In terms of Marvel Spider-Man, I think they could. I think that's one of the strongest parts of their game is their story. Like, it's not the challenge of the game. And it's not... I don't know. I mean, the visuals and the story are, like, the best parts. And, like, gadgetry.
Yeah.
So, I don't know why they couldn't.
And they did a great job making you feel like Spider-Man.
Yeah, I don't want to go into spoilers for, like, the potential for the Venom thing, but the potential that they tease is weird, though. Like, it's
Of a second Spider-Man game?
Yeah. Like in game, you know what I'm talking about.
I do.
Right? At
I
the
do
very
know.
end.
Yep.
Yeah. There's some weird. It's not very traditional for what the direction it looks like it would go. But I don't know. Also, here's the problem with Nightwing. I've taken out 25 people now.
And there's like no one around.
There's no one around except by a bunch of mines, and we're out of time. And if I jump down, I jump 5 billion light years.
What is going on?
I don't know.
You should do that again.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
That's gonna blow up. Alright. I just wanted to buy time, but I'm not gonna be able to. Well, I literally took that guy out. Okay, cool.
Nice. Hey, wow.
Well,
we ran
plus
out of
25
time
seconds.
because of
We
you.
ran out of time. Nice. What's going on in chat?
Let the record show that Jay lost us this battle.
Well, look, here's the thing. You've lost every other match.
I don't know. No.
So,
We're not bringing up the past here.
you're right.
We're talking about current events.
I think I just broke this chair. Oh, I did. Nice.
Wow.
I kicked it. Whoops.
Are you sure it didn't just break because you sat down?
I'm pretty sure, thanks.
Oh, okay.
I've been sitting here the whole time. Oh.
David Kopp says, riddle me this. Who really killed Star Wars? Fans or Disney?
Why not both? Why not both?
All right, are we doing Red Hood?
Yeah, Red Hood. Why not?
Let's do it.
Was that your arm?
That was my arm.
Holy cow.
My arm like literally broke.
Marm?
Marm.
What time is it? Because we're going till... Well, it's 5:20. I say we play a little while longer. We stop at like 5:40, 5:45.
It's 4:20 lit.
4:20 lit,
Okay.
my bro. All right, Endless Night as Red Hood. I'll start.
Let's see. Someone's asking us to rank all the Robins, including the non-canon ones.
I'm not gonna go.
That
through
seems
all
like
of the Robins.
seems like that would take a while.
Yeah, I'm good. Matthew Melling says Batman is going to get you. Griffix, let the record show that we are talking about the present. Oh my gourd, that's what Kevin says.
Oh my
Do you like gourds?
Isn't a gourd like a pumpkin?
Yeah, it's kind of like a, yeah. Actually, yeah, a little bit.
I love gourds.
Me too. I'm a big fan of gourds. Commissioner Gordon is my favorite gourd.
Gordon's my favorite Batman.
I actually like the Gordon Batman.
Do you actually?
Yeah, he's cool.
Okay. I didn't know if that had a meaning.
No, he's actually dope. Alright, I'm taking out one.
So are we switching every 10?
Yeah, every
Okay.
10. I figured I'd just start because I lost us that last one and I really want to redeem myself.
Major Mercer, who would you have play Harley Quinn in Robert Pattinson's Batman, and you can't pick Margot Robbie?
Do you like Margot Robbie's Harley?
Yeah, I do.
I actually do too. A lot of people hate on her.
Why? What is the reason?
I guess that it's just I don't actually know.
She's one of the few bright spots in that universe.
Oh. Yeah, I think so too, but I don't know. I guess a lot of people don't like her. How about Riley Reid?
Yeah?
No, let me think. My second joke's out the window because I was going to say Elsa Jean. That's another joke. Kirsten Dunst.
No, please. It would just be whining the entire time.
Dang, dude, that's pretty brutal.
It's literally my opinion of that Mary Jane.
I guess for me... Do you have an opinion on this? I'm not very good at casting.
I don't. I'm not good at casting either.
I know, people always ask us and we suck at casting. Who is that girl who's like... There's like a young actress who's blonde, who's like probably about 20 to 22. Like, she's very young.
What movies is she in?
I don't know. Like, I'm just thinking of somebody who, like, when Margot Robbie was cast, people are like, why wasn't she cast? And I just remember that. And I don't remember who it was, but I always thought she could have been good, too.
She's a young actress?
Yeah, so maybe now she's, like, 25, because it's been a few years, but...
Okay. I don't know who this is without a movie.
I know, I don't either. And I feel bad about it.
Who's that one actress?
She's blonde, she's young.
That described literally everyone.
Well, it didn't describe Michael Keaton.
You're right. You're right.
So I think you're wrong.
You're right. Sorry, I described everyone but Michael Keaton.
Oh, there we go. Please be more specific next time in the future.
A couple people are saying Jennifer Lawrence.
J-Law, really?
That'd be interesting. I don't know if I really would like that.
I could, yeah, no, she could, maybe, but she's good as Mystique when she cared.
Yeah.
And then she stopped caring. Like, very obviously.
Are you kidding?
No.
She was amazing in Dark Phoenix.
Was she?
Yeah.
Alright.
Favorite character.
So this is going to be a lot of ground, or like, silent takedowns and, like, gunshot takedowns, by the way.
That's literally how you play as Red Hood.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, is he has nothing else, really.
Danny DeVito for Harley. I like
Lawrence is not a bad idea, though.
No, it's not. It's just hard for me to picture
Same.
characters because I'm not very good at this stuff.
Sam, I'm not really either.
Kobe Gray. I think we've answered this, but favorite MCU movie. I think we both have the same one.
Cap 2.
Yep.
How'd he get another one?
And Iron Man 3's up there for me, too. But it wasn't the real Mandarin. How can you like it? It wasn't the normal Mandarin.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just hear that a lot.
It wasn't the normal Mandarin, so it's a bad movie.
Kieran Gaming, Lana Rhodes is a good pick for Harley Quinn. Summer Rae, that's an interesting choice. All right, Michael Jordan.
Michael.
What's your guys' favorite DC animated movie? I feel like we have answered that too, but I'm trying to think of
Favorite DC animated movie?
Mine's The Dark Knight Returns, because I remember last time you asked me what would it be without that.
Yeah, I think mine is either Under the Red Hood or actually the Red Sun Superman.
Yeah, Red Sun Superman's up there.
That was
me, too.
amazing.
It's in my top 3. Like, it's such a good movie. I couldn't believe people were like triggered about that movie because Lois Lane said a couple woke things in it.
Really?
Like, I was literally reading like articles and like reviews.
Yeah.
Which apparently this is my problem. I should not care at all, and like I should just ignore all these people. But like I just want to know what people think. And there were people in reviews like, I can't believe this woke trash gets called Red Sun Superman. And I was like, wait a minute, but like Lois Lane said 2 woke things, and everyone stared at her like she was an idiot and ignored her. Like, don't you remember that?
Yeah.
Like, literally, I don't know. I don't want to say like too much about the movie. It's fairly new, but like, there's a couple woke lines in the movie, and they're literally almost made fun of, if anything. So I was like, wait a minute, that's what you got out of this? You'd have to be really literal to take that out of this. But I don't know.
Also, I like how it's like 2 lines ruin the movie for people.
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
Like 2 lines, bad movie. But no, Red Sun Superman was great.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Okay, why isn't this working?
Send Jay to the gulag. I agree.
I agree.
What are our favorite underrated Batman graphic novels? Underrated. Nate, you haven't read enough of them.
No, I haven't. So I feel like I should pass on this because I don't know.
Mine are mostly not underrated, though. That's
Well,
the problem.
define underrated. Is it underrated to you or?
Oh, you know, I do have one. It's Batman Zero Year. Both of them. Like the two parts of it. A lot of people didn't really talk too much about it, I feel like. Like it didn't get the attention that like Death of the Family got. Are we just not trying on this, Nate?
Yeah, I did kind of give up.
Okay.
Was it obvious?
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Arrowverse, by the way. The Rock as Bane. Oh no.
That would be really cringy.
That would be very cringy. A Nova movie, Connor? I'm not against Nova. I don't know how they do that now, though.
A Nova movie?
Yeah.
Like the MCU Nova?
Yeah.
Well, the thing is they teased him like all the way back in Guardians.
Oh, with the Nova Corps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah, and that's obviously... That version of the Nova Corps is a little different.
Right.
Yeah.
So I feel like if they were to do a Nova character, it's kind of late to do that.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't know. I mean, I guess they could, but they really kind of dropped the ball on a couple things in the MCU, like that and like Black Widow.
Yeah.
Just waiting forever.
Well, yeah.
You can shoot them from up here with the gun, by the way.
Oh, you can? Oh.
You just have to like keep it on them after you start firing. There you
Cool.
go. Now he's dead.
Nice.
I don't think it gives you time though. That's the dumb thing.
Oh, wait. I got a kill, though.
Yeah, I know. I don't think it counts.
And I can say kill because it's Red Hood.
You can. You see why I didn't want to play as these characters on this, by the way? Now, do you see why I didn't really want to?
Yeah, Red Hood's fun for combat.
Yes.
He's really fun in combat.
Yeah.
But he's not really made for Predator. It's a lot like Harley Quinn, where they're fun in combat, but Predator, they just suck.
That's
Because
what I
they don't really have any gadgets and stuff like that.
Also, Kieran, you can settle down on the caps lock. I can read without it. But I don't really care about Stargirl. I think it looks grim, like the rest of the Arrowverse. Sorry. I'm just not a big fan. I wish I was. I was able to enjoy Smallville for what it was, but just not really into the Arrowverse.
Oh, I got 20.
Well, thank you.
I
That
didn't
guy
even
looks
realize.
stuck.
Maybe we should put him out of his misery.
That's it.
You died? Well, he died doing the splits.
Oh no, I died.
I guess we're gonna have to be done playing as Red
Red
Hood.
Hood.
Oh no.
I'm gonna actually. Oh, I guess I've never really played as Red Hood. I'm actually gonna switch to Batgirl for the last like 10 minutes of this because we're gonna go in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Nate, I do think though that you and I should come back to this in a few weeks.
Okay.
Not next week, not the week after, but in like 3-4 weeks, we should come back and we should play as Batman again.
Okay.
And see if we can do better.
Well, what was our high score today?
Literally like 50.
Literally?
Yeah, literally.
Okay.
Literally 50. Literally.
Literally 50.
Literally.
I thought we were in like the 60s.
I don't know about that. We would have been if it was me.
Okay.
But you're here.
Although you're the one that died.
Do we have anything in the chat?
Huh, interesting.
Yeah, because you put me in bad spots.
Let's see. North Paul says, when you think the new Mutants movie will come out?
The New Mutants? Oh, that
Yeah.
looks so bad.
Look,
Later this
do we
year,
care?
probably.
about the new Mutants? Like,
No, did you know it's not actually in the Fox X-Men universe?
Yeah,
They
it's
said
not.
straight up it's like its own thing. It's just its own continuity.
yeah.
Disney doesn't care about it. Why should I?
Once they announced that, I stopped caring about the movie.
Yeah.
Because it's like, why would I care? It's just going to be its own thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
I actually like the Fox X-Men continuity.
Same.
Well, I'm glad this guy has zero peripheral vision.
You drop in, he's like, whoa.
Ooh, where is she?
Let's see. Caden Kanata, what is your favorite DLC in any of the Arkham games?
Maybe Cold Cold Heart. Probably. Or A Matter of Family is really good too.
I think I like Matter of Family. That was honestly like the one DLC I played in this game.
Oh, you ignored most of them?
I didn't have them.
Oh yeah,
Because
that's
I borrowed this from you and I played through it.
Right. And now you bought the game.
Yeah, now I have it.
Do you have the season pass?
I don't. I will be getting it though.
Oh.
Once I
When you go back to it.
Yeah, once I go back to it.
Copy that.
Yeah, I would like to play them.
They're fine. Most of them are just okay.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, that's the problem with them.
Martin asks, how far did you get in the Arrowverse?
Just mid-Arrow, I guess. Like around that point. I just... It's fine.
I think I watched 2 episodes and I kind of was like,
Of Arrow?
Yeah.
Like the beginning?
yeah, like
Oh.
season 1.
Oh.
I just didn't really care.
Then you really wouldn't care because that's literally the best part of the Arrowverse is the first few seasons of Arrow.
Oh, really?
And then, like, I guess Flash people really like. I've only seen bits and pieces of it. I think it's fine.
Yeah, I've just heard it got really cringy. So
I
kinda
didn't
was
like when the
eh.
Arrowverse got super political. Like,
Yeah.
It hit a point where literally, like, Oliver is a... What the heck happened?
What was that?
Oliver is, like, the mayor. And it hits a point where there's an episode about him, like, learning about gun control.
Wait,
And
really?
At that point, I was like, I can't. Like,
Really?
This is so dumb. Yeah. And there's a lot of stuff like that. And, like Supergirl, like, had promised to be really good, and it, like, goes in hardcore on that kind of stuff, too. Where I'm just like, really? Why? Why do we need this? Like, I don't even care what you think politically. It does not matter to me at all. But, like, the like, we need to use Supergirl as, like, a medium for politics. I was like, no, I don't care.
Yeah,
I just want to watch Supergirl. Like, I
Yeah,
want to...
you want to watch a superhero show?
Yeah, like, you can have stuff like that in it. Like, there's elements of, like, politics in Red Son Superman. There's elements of
Like
politics.
Static Shock and
Yeah, oh yeah, there's a lot of political stuff in Static Shock, but I never felt like anyone was, like, yelling at me. Like,
no, because they did it well done.
it's subtle, and it's, like, interesting, and it feels human.
Right.
That's the difference, is, like, here you go. You're at 10. I don't think that it feels human in a lot of the CW stuff, so it, like, feels like inhuman writing, I guess, would be how I would put it. But yeah, Batwoman is the worst out of all of them in those terms, because I have watched a little bit of that too, and oh my gosh. Like, it just goes all in on it. I don't understand why. Like, what is the point? Like,
Well-
it's just annoying. Like, I don't care. Like, it doesn't matter if your political stuff is everything I believe, or everything I disagree with, or a mix, because at a certain point, it's annoying.
Yeah, I'll tell you why it's in there and why they think people care. It's because the loud majority cares. Or loud minority, sorry.
Yeah.
The loud minority cares, so they think that's everyone's opinion.
Well, that's the problem too. Is that's why these companies don't know what people want.
No.
And so, like, Batwoman had terrible ratings. Supergirl's ratings have fallen off hard. And, like, it actually started out, like, I have watched, like, the first season of Supergirl, and I actually thought it was fun. There were
Right.
parts of it that were really cringy and cheesy, but I thought it started out fun. And, like, it tries to get really unnecessarily, like, into all that stuff. And you know what? One of my favorite shows of all time is very political, by the way. It's Black Mirror.
Yeah.
Black Mirror is one of my favorite shows I've ever watched in my life. I love it to death. It's like, to me, it's basically perfect. And guess what a big focus of the whole show is? Politics and dystopia and, like, how bad things can get. But I don't feel like anyone's like, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, here's what you should think. It's just like, hey, this is how bad the world could get.
Right.
And everybody's everybody's shit in Black Mirror. Like, it doesn't matter if someone's conservative, like, liberal, and, like, more left-leaning. It doesn't matter if they're, like, a mixture or they're libertarian or whatever. It's like, no, everybody in this universe is kind of garbage in a lot of ways. It doesn't matter what they think, because here's how what they think backfires. And it takes, like, equal shots at, like, everything. Like, that's the same thing South Park does.
Yeah.
It takes equal shots at everybody. It's like, hey, look, I know you think you're great, but you're not. And I don't care who you are, you're not.
Right.
Like, I like that because it's a little humility, and it's human, and it's saying that, like, nobody has all the answers. But The Arrowverse goes very deep into here's all the answers. And it's like, I don't need to be told that.
Yeah.
I'm not in history class. I just don't need it. I don't know. I guess that's why I don't like the Arrowverse very much.
Well, and plus a lot of times when people put that stuff in, they stop caring about story.
Right.
And they're just like, let's shove all this stuff in there because it's woke.
Oh, well, yeah, if you watch Batwoman, it's very clear they don't care very much about the story.
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, woman!
And it's like, I don't like that. And Wonder Woman's all about, like, one of my favorite superheroes, Wonder Woman, who is, guess what, a woman, but it's more about her being a character. Like, I don't,
Right.
I don't care about, like, the individual aspect of a character, no matter who it is. And again, I probably wouldn't, like, go into this as in depth in a video just because I think it would be annoying. But, like, I pointed out to someone, imagine if, like, the core of Peter Parker's character was that he was a white man.
Yeah.
You know how boring that would be? And part of it is white people are very vanilla and, like, oh, like, you know what I mean?
Well,
like,
white people are very boring.
Well, yeah.
We
are
listen to
white
Sweet
people.
Caroline
Well,
for
yeah.
fun. So,
And I get that, but my point is really just that, like, it's just the idea of you have reduced a character to a caricature. You know, it's like a cartoon. It's just silly. I don't know, if your character is basically like a 2D picture on a propaganda poster, like, it's not a character.
if the definition of your character is their
Like their gender,
race,
religion, their
then
sexuality,
that's
whatever.
that's not a very good character.
All of those things should tie into elements of what a character is.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
That's my problem with it. Is like, it's not that you don't talk about them. It's just if that's all you care about, that's all you care about. You should make a documentary about that.
Right.
Like, you shouldn't try to make that a character study. Because Batwoman is much more than a woman. Batwoman is much more than, I don't know, like one thing.
Right.
She, like, in the comics, Kate is awesome. She's actually really cool. And what really makes me sad is a lot of people won't check her out because this show's garbage. So people will think...
So it ruined it for people.
Yeah, so you know how people have that positive association with The Dark Knight? Like,
Yeah.
They saw The Dark Knight and they're like, this is what Batman is, I love it.
Yeah.
Well, they're going to have the opposite with Batwoman.
Yeah.
And the show is like, oh, this is what Batwoman is, I hate it. And so people are not going to give her comics a chance, even though they're good.
Right.
Because this is their exposure to it. And I think that sucks. Like, that they're ruining a character for people. And that annoys me, I guess. Because, like, it's a good character. I don't know. And I agree, by the way, with The Duck That Quacks. BTAS did get political. But it's, like, really good. Like, the animated series. And it actually had meaning behind it. Also, so did Beyond, by the way. Static Shock is, like, the most... Oh, here, I'll swap.
There's a guy about to shoot you, so get out of there.
Nate, watch the time. We'll go 5 more minutes and we'll be done.
Okay.
But I was going to say Static Shock is, like, the most political DCAU show. I mean, it's literally about a struggling black family.
You know, the funny thing is when I was little and watched that show, I didn't even, like, think about any of that
Yeah,
stuff.
because that's human storytelling.
I know.
It has layers.
I did not even think about any of that stuff. And then as I got older, I was like, wow, this actually was very, like, political and deep. And
Yeah, you know what else is that way? Jon Stewart in the episode of Justice League where he returns to his hometown.
yeah, it is.
It's really like that. But, like, as a kid, you don't catch all that.
No.
But, like, as an adult, you're like, wow, this was really intelligently written and actually very subtle and, like, means something to me.
Yeah.
Because you've humanized the character. And so if you humanize a character, you can actually tell any message or story you want with a humanized character.
Right.
And people are more open to it. And that's the problem, is if you don't do that and you're just pushing the message first, like, nobody cares. Because it's like, oh, I can tell that you wanted to tell this message through the guise of a Batwoman show versus I can tell you wanted to do a Batwoman show and put a message in it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I could go on about this for hours. It's something that actively annoys me about storytelling in modern day.
Well, yeah, and it annoys me that it's infected the superhero realm. Because to be honest,
I can hear your pizza.
To be honest, it ruins a lot of really potentially great characters.
Yeah.
For a lot of people.
Oh yeah, I agree. And to be fair, like, it also, like, turns people off to some characters. Like, I think that, I will fully admit, I think I was a little harder on Miles Morales when he first showed up than I should have been because of some of this stuff.
Yeah.
Because it felt like it was an unnecessary change. But I'm not saying he's my favorite character ever, but if you read into him, like, there is a lot to that character.
Right.
And I think that part of this stuff too, like, it makes people not want to listen to change or check out new things because they get like one exposure to it and they're like, oh, that's just what this is. I don't care. And I've been guilty of that before too, so I'm not saying I haven't. But my point is just like, it's very obvious that like a lot of these things are doing more harm than good,
Right.
in terms of storytelling and just not being helpful to anybody and turning people off the characters. Like, how many people are gonna not watch or not read Captain Marvel the comic because Captain Marvel in the movie is kind of insufferable?
Probably a lot of people.
Probably a lot of people. I don't know. So, should get off this topic. Otherwise, this will just be like Jay has triggered the live stream.
Isn't that like every live stream?
Well, we do get on something every live stream that annoys me.
All right, let's see.
Hopefully the chat agrees and I didn't like say something super offensive somehow, because it's not my goal.
I'm very offensive.
I don't like
I'm
being
offended.
told what to think.
You should be told what to think.
Even though there were times I agree with what they're saying, by the way. It's not always like I'm always against it. Just let me think what I think.
Martin asks, any Batwoman comic recommendations?
Seriously, the beginning of New 52 is actually really good, I think. And also, oh, man, I messed up the double takedown. Oh, here. The other one would be Detective Comics Rebirth. I actually really liked it.
How many different Batwoman comics are there? Like storylines?
A lot. I don't really think I can get too much into that in the last 2 or 3 minutes of this live stream.
Well, when was
I have watched Gotham, by the way, cover bake. We talked a little bit about it. I'm not really a fan, especially of the last season.
Yeah, I think we both watched. Well, I watched like 5 to 8 episodes.
Jill agrees with me, but that's just because she's genuinely wonderful. So I'm just saying. So you know, I would expect that she would agree with me.
Well, I don't know. She's been agreeing with me all live stream.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, you're the one that doesn't like Aquaman.
Yeah, Benjamin says that Carol Danvers is kind of ruined now. I agree. For a lot of people, she is. John, I am excited for Cyberpunk. Yes, I think it's going to be breathtaking. Just like everybody who watched this live stream. You're all breathtaking.
Thank you.
Not you.
Oh, okay.
You had to be here.
I had to be here.
Yeah, you had to.
I forced you to.
What is your thoughts on Johnny Depp as Joker and Robert Pattinson's Batman? He's a little old now. That's the thing, guys. I think we need someone younger. Like, I like the picks you guys are giving, but a lot of these are like for established Batman, I think.
A lot of these would have been... Okay, geez. This
Good
one,
10 years
this
ago.
one just went up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, are people coming around on Johnny Depp now?
Also, Kamran got 122 as Batman on here, which congratulations. I think my best... Honestly, I'm not saying this to sound like, oh, I'm great. My best is like 136 or 140, like somewhere in between there. Maybe it was like 138, I don't know. And I got bored, like at that point, because it was just me. Nate wasn't here, and like my hands started hurting, and I was like, I could pause this and come back, but I'm really tired of this because it was almost an hour of playing that. So.
Well, and there's only so long you can just go back and forth on this.
Yeah, really. Well, anyway, I think you and I are going to be done with the
Okay.
live stream. I think that we should both practice a little more. Like maybe sometime, like play it a couple more times before we do it again. Come back in, I would hope, less than a month. And this will be another stream we do again.
I think you should practice, because I was pretty good.
I think you're right. I don't think I can argue with that. So hey, thank you guys. Thank you very much for following the live stream. We do appreciate it. I am going to... Nate, you can just pause. It's okay.
I want to keep playing.
You can stop.
I'm having a lot of fun as Batwoman.
Well, I'm going to have to actually switch
Batgirl,
up.
sorry.
So hey, I am going to say, oh, by the way, for strategy encounters, if for this match, do not start doing gargoyle vantage point takedowns. That's the best advice I can give you. They start to mine early if you do.
I'm gonna
Anyway.
die here.
I'm going to leave. So is Nate. We thank you very much for joining us. We do appreciate it. And seriously, you guys actually make us very happy. Honestly. 35,000 subscribers. None of them attributed to Nate because he doesn't matter.
Hey.
It's very nice to
Hey.
hear. I'm sorry, Nate. You're okay.
Okay, thank you.
But be sure to check out the Discord. We've got Instagram trying to grow, Twitter, Reddit, Discord, did I say? Yes. Everything in between. I should go. I'm getting tired.
We have a Patreon.
Yeah, there is a Patreon. Please check that out. Please help me in these difficult times.
And if you want to donate $1,000 to me, I would accept.
If you donate $1,000 to Patreon and actually pay it, I will give Nate a cut of it.
Wow. Please donate $1,000.
Hey guys, have a great day. We do appreciate you. We'll see you in the next one. Good night.